Unit 3, Chapter 4. In this session, we'll talk about how to write half equations and then balance complex redox equations. Okay. First of all, here are two half equations. One is copper is ionized to form copper 2 ion. It needs to lose 2 electrons. Therefore, it is an oxidation reaction. Remember, oxidation is to lose electrons. On the other hand, the free electrons can then be used to reduce another substance, such as silver in this case. Okay? So we have an oxidation half and reduction half. Here we want to make some observations before we move on. First of all, half equations must include electrons, as you see. It should explicitly show the gaining or losing of electrons of a particular species. Secondly, half equations are balanced. They are balanced in elements and charges. If you look at this oxidation half, on the left-hand side, there's 1 copper and no charges overall. On the right-hand side, there's also only 1 copper, and overall the charge is 0. The same observation can be made for silver in this half equation. Okay? So half equations, although they look incomplete, but they're still actually balanced. 3. Where electrons are in the equation will tell you if it is oxidation or reduction. If your electrons are on the right-hand side, then it is an oxidation because it's being lost. Okay? When electrons are on the left-hand side, then it's reduction half equation. So once we have two half equations, we can write an overall reaction using them. The only criteria is that we need to make sure electrons are all cancelled out. For example, we have these two half equations and we align the arrows so that we know where to add. So left-hand side adding the left-hand side and right-hand side adding the right-hand side. But here we have 2 electrons being lost, but 1 electrons are gained. So we kind of need to multiply the gaining of electrons by 2 and write it like this. And now we can add them together and cancel the same items on both sides. That's the electron. So now we have an overall reaction. Okay, states are inherited in this case. Okay, so another observation: overall reactions are balanced in charges and in elements. And more importantly, they do not show electrons, okay? Because electrons are cancelled out. Okay. Now, in the case of balancing more complex half equations, we talk about as the study design requires in acidic environment. Let's take the case of permanganate react to produce solid manganese dioxide in an acidified solution. Okay. So first of all, we need to determine, is manganese being oxidized or reduced? You need to check the oxidation number in this case, and it is being reduced. Right. Okay. So now the rest of the steps are pretty easy. We call it KOHES. All you need to do is to follow exactly what the step says. First of all, balance all key elements except hydrogen and oxygen in the half equation. That is, when permanganate goes into manganese dioxide, there's only 1 manganese on both sides, so it's already all balanced. Then you need to balance the oxygen atoms by adding water. In this case, we need to add 2 waters on the right-hand side. Okay. Then you balance hydrogen atoms by adding hydrogen cations. So before we added water, we also introduced hydrogen atoms. Yeah? Here we need to balance them out by adding hydrogen cations on the left-hand side. Okay? Leaving the rest of them the same. Okay? Then we need to balance the charge in the equation by adding electrons. Since in this case, since electrons are always negatively charged, so we must add electrons to the side where there is an overall higher charge. In this case, The right-hand side has no charge, so charge is 0, but your left-hand side has an overall positive 3 charges. So we add 3 electrons to the left-hand side, so that left and right are balanced. They are of the same charge overall. Then the last step is to add states to complete the half equation.